안녕하세요. 비가 와가지고 늦잠 좀 잤습니다. 이게 운전하다 보니까 선크림을 발라야 되잖아요. 선크림을 바르고 세안을 해야 되는데 물이 없잖아요. 그래서 생수랑 물티슈로 이렇게 닦는데 닦고 나서 혀로 이렇게 맛보면은 선크림이 아직 안 지워졌어. 그래서 어젯밤에 세안을 한 10분, 15분을 한 것 같아요. 그래도 안 지워져. 그리고 일어나 보니까 막 트러블 같은 게 났습니다. 그리고 제가 아토피가 있기도 하고 그래서 이거는 좀 몸이 적응을 해야 될 것 같아요. 게으르네요. 비가 오니까. 금세 비가 그쳤네요. 여기는 내셔널 포레스트예요. 체로키 내셔널 포레스트고, 내셔널 포레스트는 포레스트마다 다르긴 하지만 취사가 허용되어 있어요. 조그만한 캠프파이어나 그런 거는. 그리고 여기 누가 딱 식탁이랑 의자를 만들어 놨네. 아우 배고파. 핫도그는 어제 그새 다 먹었고, 너무 맛있다. 어제 월마트에서 산 블루베리 파이 50센트예요. 짜잔. 와, 보이세요? 진해는 아닌 것 같고 대자연에 오긴 했네요. 전편에도 말씀드렸는데 캠핑 와서 요리하는 게 진짜 재밌어요. 저는 캠핑 와서 항상 싸운 음식을 먹거나 육포 같은 것만 먹었었거든. 근데 아침에 일어나서 따뜻한 거 먹는 게 진짜 기분이 좋네. 어젯밤에 비 와서 좀 추웠거든요. 그리고 여기 지금 뷰가, 저기 제 엘랑이, 짜잔. 진수성찬이 필요가 없죠. 와, 너무 잘 먹었다. 자, 그럼 밥을 먹었으니까 소화를 시키러 좀 걸어볼게요. 여기 보면 바퀴가 큰 픽업 트럭 흔적 있네요. 아, 여기 땔감들이 있네요. 저기 아래 보면 마을이 있는데 제가 봤을 때 저 마을들은 아마 가스가 없는 것 같아요. 그래서 땔감으로 난방을 하지 않나 싶습니다. 미국은 땅덩이가 하도 넓다 보니까. 술 사러 왔어요. 여기 테네시로 오니까 사람들이 전부 다 마스크를 안 쓰네. 건물 바뀌든 아니든 전부 다. Hey man, can I ask you something?
Yes, sir.
Could you recommend me one bourbon whiskey, cheap and good one?
This is the local from Chattanooga whiskey. right
Okay.
here. Yeah.
Chattanooga, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Those are good.
looks fancy. This is local, right?
That's a local.
From Tennessee.
Yep.
랑구니스타 Maximus, IPA Maximus. 센데요, 이름이? I travel from Pennsylvania and find out in Tennessee no one wears mask.
It's not mandatory now in Tennessee.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, and people don't yell at you, hey, wear a mask.
I usually wear my mask.
Okay.
But I was doing my delivery right now, so I just took it off.
I'm not judging you, man.
No, I understand.
Different states have different culture.
I was in Jersey for
Oh,
15
nice.
years. I used to live in Jersey.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you moved here?
I moved here. Yeah.
Do you like Tennessee more?
It's a good place. It's cheaper. It's a nice place. People are very good too. But when you live in Jersey for 7 years, you do miss your place.
Right.
Can I see your ID, buddy?
Oh, shit. Can I be right back?
Yeah.
Thanks, man. 술을 사려면 신분증을 줘야 된다는 걸 까먹었네. 비 오는 것 봐. There you go. This is South Korean, my driver license.
You got it, buddy.
Yep.
4937.
Right, there you go.
Thank you, man. Have a good day.
Yeah, you should. 지금 친구네 집에 가고 있어요. 그렉이 소개시켜준 친구고 지금 테네시로 왔는데 바로 옆에 붙어있는 노스캐롤라이나에서 뮤지션을 하고 있는 친구라고 합니다. 친구 방문하기 참 좋은 날이네요.
Hey, how's
Hey
it going,
man!
Can I come in?
Hi!
Hi.
Hi! It's a shoes off, right?
It doesn't really matter.
No,
yeah.
no, but it's wet outside.
Oh, if you want to take your shoes off,
Sure.
feel
Yep.
free to.
I will. I will. Hi, how are you guys doing?
Good, how you doing?
Because I slept on one night in Tennessee,
Uh-huh.
and so this is the local bourbon whiskey.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
Wow, that's amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We're about to be moving out in a couple months, so we're
Are you
like
sure?
starting packing and things.
Oh,
Because we just bought land.
so I got vaccinated first dose, so
Okay.
I'm not fully.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
cool.
not
Yeah,
fully
we're
vac-
fully vaccinated.
Oh, nice.
But my 13-year-old son
Ah.
lives upstairs and he's
Okay.
not vaccinated,
Okay.
so we're doing masks inside the house.
Nice. So last year and this year was especially hard for musicians.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been weird. In some ways good and in some ways really hard.
Like
Nice.
taking time to do other things and
Ah.
learning other skills.
Right.
And, you know, getting better at cooking and.
Yeah.
We built this bus, which has been like that was our
Right.
probably most exciting.
Wow.
Yeah. We
Kinda
spent about
hard.
3 months, like every day, just
So you bought the land, set up the bus.
and build a cabin. Yeah.
It's already built, or like
Yeah,
there's
we're gonna build
it.
it.
Yeah.
so it's an ongoing project,
Yeah,
right?
totally.
For your building your own cabin.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's pretty outside of Asheville.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's about half an hour.
Asheville's become very expensive in the
Ah,
last
right.
10 years or so. So we're just like, well, let's just go nearby, but we'll just have to commute, you know?
Start from the bottom, you know?
Yeah.
And then if you own your land, rent is so expensive.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be expensive to build a cabin, but we're going to be doing the work ourselves, so we'll save a lot. for
Eventually.
that. And I got to take this really great class at our community college on construction.
Nice.
So we went through every part of building, from like choosing the land to making the foundation. You think of building a house and you think of just like framing it. That's
Yeah.
the main thing I think
Uh-huh.
that I thought of.
Uh-huh.
But there's like so many steps before
Yeah.
after that.
And there's some things we'll get help on. We're gonna have to get a plumber and
Uh-huh.
And an electrician.
an electrician to do. Are you hungry at all? We just made food.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a pie, huh?
Kind of, yeah, but instead of a regular crust, it just has tortillas.
Nice.
Do you have any like food allergies or anything?
I'm totally
You're
fine,
easy,
yeah.
agreed.
But like, I've been eating shitty food for the last
yeah.
3 days on the
There
road.
you go.
Thank you so much. I'm not a huge drinker, but if you guys like, this is exceptionally local.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's very exciting.
Greg hooked me up, and he said, "You're still living together in New Orleans."
Yeah. Greg is an old friend of mine. I mean, we
Nice.
traveled together when we were like 19, I think, hopping trains and all that. you
When
know.
you're 19.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we were just kids.
Such a good time to visit friends. Pouring outside.
I know, right?
I only had 3 months in US. There's so many things.
So. Oh yeah.
During the time I have to make the video, and also I have to drive. So I'm driving 8
Yeah.
hours every day,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is which sucks, but I like it. Thank you so much for this food.
Oh yeah,
It's really good,
I like making food.
especially during pandemic, huh?
Yeah. Oh man, I wish we could bring you out there. It's so rainy though.
I like this chilies.
Yeah.
If you hang out tomorrow, that's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
I need to keep doing my glue ups on this tabletop I'm making.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, I can definitely help you
Yeah.
if you want some help.
Okay.
Yeah,
You tied
I love to
some
work, you know.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't want to stare at the computer screen so long. So you bought this bus?
Yep, we bought it.
Wow.
Yeah. Lights
Wow. This is a legit camper van. Can you tell me how much total it costs to build apart from the bus?
Because we had to get a pretty expensive electrical system. I think altogether it was around, would you say 12 grand? With
12
buying the
grand.
vehicle.
with the vehicle. So like 6,000 on the actual build itself.
Interiors.
Yeah, and most of that was the electrical and the ceiling and the floor.
But this is really, really good material.
yeah, the lights. stand.
Whoa. Whoa.
It has low mileage. Right now it only has 70,000. It'll last a long time.
It's even better than my shitty car.
Yeah.
All this woodwork. You guys did it by yourself?
Yeah.
I had help with the electrical system.
So you bought this and put it right here.
We made this.
You You made this?
Yeah. And then under here is where all the storage for our music gear will go.
Can you imagine like how much you have to pay for this van if you have to buy it from the market?
Oh gosh.
You know, especially with a low mileage, man.
Yeah, it'd be a lot.
Yeah. So you can technically sell this when you're
could,
you want to.
We could.
Yeah.
I don't think we will. we're so attached to it, you know.
I spent like almost $6,000 on my car. Of course, you did all the work.
The work is
a lot of
big
work.
thing. Right?
Labors, huh?
Yeah, but it was a great learning process. I think it's like a rib bone from a deer maybe or something, but I just found it and it looked like a giraffe, so it just turned into a
So
giraffe.
you made this.
Yeah.
You guys gonna move out next month?
Are you ready, Keith?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Good. I'm gonna drive down the way. By the time we come back, we can play some
You're
music.
gonna love it up
Yeah.
there, man. It's a really cool spot.
Yeah,
It's
nice.
so pretty.
Alright, guys, see you later. 너무 좋아, 너무 좋아. 제가 나름 그래도 인싸 취급을 받잖아요, 여러분들한테. 근데 처음 만난 사람들이랑 친해지는 게 항상 저한테는 쉽더라고요. 일단은 지금 비가 와서 원래는 하이킹이나 이런 걸 좀 하려고 했었는데 드라이빙을 해보려고 합니다. 짱이죠. 블루리지 하이웨이라는 곳이고요. 항상 날씨가 좋을 수만 없잖아요. 비가 오는데 기분이 착잡합니다. 뭔가 되게 다운되어 있고 이런저런 생각도 나고. 와, 진짜 오늘 아무것도 하기 싫다. 아, 일해야 되는데 너무너무 하기 싫다. 여러분, 아몬드 우유는 냉장고에 안 집어넣어도 돼요? 상하질 않냐? 어떻게 보관하라고 말도 없네? 저도 인간이라서 이런 날도 있어요. 아무것도 하기 싫어. 날씨가 이렇고 선크림 때문인가? 제가 아토피가 있어가지고 피부가 왔다 갔다 해요. 지금 보시면은 여기 트러블 났고 여기도 좀 긁었어. 그래서 더 좋은 영상을 보여드리려면 이런 날은 가끔 좀 쉬어줘야 됩니다. 저 오래 보고 싶잖아요, 그쵸? 이게 약간 집과 이동수단과 식당이 함께 있는 느낌? 그러면 저는 아이고야 아이고 아우 좋아. 아, 부귀영화가 무슨 소용이 있습니까? 자, 이게 비가 그친 이곳의 모습입니다. 너무 잘 잤어. 너무 잘 잤어. 다시 슬슬 돌아가 볼게요. Hey guys.
How you doing, man? How was it?
Very good. I went to the drive road you told me.
Yeah.
I went to the top, kind of parked there.
Yeah.
And I was really tired, so I took a nap.
Nice. I think the food's probably about ready.
Oh shit. Yeah, it smells delicious.
Give that another couple minutes.
I'm so happy.
Can we open this up? If it's
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, sure. How do you like whiskey?
This is really good.
Can I taste it? Yeah.
Nice.
No, that is really yummy. Oh man, Keith, you're so happy. You've been
Yeah,
wanting
this is.
whiskey.
Pandemic changed a lot of way, man. People are struggling a lot financially and emotionally.
Yep, I think people, humans, social creatures that need to be around people. and
True.
Seems like we're getting back on the right track. We're just hopefully enough people can get vaccinated.
Did you got Pfizer?
We've got the Moderna.
Did you get sick a lot on the second dose?
Yeah, the second dose hit us pretty hard. We were in bed for a whole day.
Okay.
Like fever, high temperature, pain on the arm, headache. Supposedly that's good. That means that you have a good immune system.
True. So in South Korea, what's the landscape like?
So it's pretty small on the highway from top to bottom. It's not gonna take more than 4 hours.
Oh, wow.
North and south long, west and east is short. But we have a great mountains. We have like 70% of the landscapes are mountains.
Wow, so everybody's even more concentrated into small.
Absolutely.
Because the mountains you
On a
hit is
flat
like,
land.
Are the mountains, are any of them active volcanoes?
No.
No.
In North Korea, I guess.
North
But in
does-
South Korea,
okay.
no.
Are they super steep mountains or kind of rolling mountains like
Yeah, it can be steep. I hate feet.
here? Yeah.
Why do you guys even use feet and inches and
It's
Right.
stupid, it's
It's
not
just a
my
weird-
fault,
it's a
and
weird
I
thing.
also hate it.
yeah.
I would definitely switch over to the metric system.
I almost feel that some of Americans are proud of having different systems.
Yeah,
Obstinate
that's
and
weird.
difficult.
Yeah.
I think you're right though. I think there are people who are like, oh, it's a better way or it's our way or whatever. But it's stupid, you know. It's
Yeah.
like, why not just have one system for everybody?
First of all, thanks for the food.
Oh,
this
yeah.
is tofu, this potato, huh? Broccoli,
It's a sweet potato,
sweet potato.
And cauliflower, yeah.
Even better.
and this is coleslaw.
It's very interesting to talk about South Korean culture too with Americans. The one thing I love about America is that I don't have to take care of like what I wear. For example, I wear this thing that I would never wear in South Korea.
Oh, really?
I mean, this is nice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is okay. It's a shirt
Why wouldn't you wear it there?
because people are judging so much.
So what do you feel like you're supposed to wear?
So that means there's a trend and typical styles.
Mm-hmm.
Which I
Okay.
don't like. In South Korea, I wear this all the time, and people are telling me, "Hey, what's that shirt? Do you want to go to shopping with me or something?"
Yeah.
Or if some people are fat in South Korea, which means like not even chubby, they'll tell you, "Hey, you're fat." Yeah. What have you been eating?
Wow.
Wow.
They would never have in America.
No,
Yeah.
no, I hope not.
So this barrier of individualisms are not very well respected.
Okay. So it's hard to be an individual there and
Uh-huh.
stand out because people kind of give you shit for it.
True.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why Keith said a lot of South Koreans are good at something once they're learning.
Becoming a master of something.
Rough example, when I was in the last year of my high school, I had to be in the school from 7:30 a.m. to 11 p.m.
What?
for 1 year.
That's crazy.
Whole year. Even on the vacation, we had to go to school and stay there until 5 p.m. That's because we're supposed to study, and that's like a social norm, social expectations. Well, now it's better.
I feel like we have some of that here, but it's more varied depending on where you are, and it really depends. Every region of America has its own cultural standard of what is success.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And even within like subcultures and families and cities and classes, it's another big thing too. Like what success means.
And meanwhile, you're spending so much money for national defense. Basically, you guys are invading other countries.
Oh, yeah.
Like not you, but and then so many people are in poverty. You know, like schools are deteriorated and homeless problems, and the government doesn't take care of Americans.
I think that the economic system is just flawed.
Money is more powerful than regulations.
I don't have the solutions, but I can see when things aren't going well.
A lot of outsiders of America, for example, South Koreans or Japanese or I don't know, Europeans, they sort of have this fantasy or not wrong, but biased image of, let's say, like Wall Street or Silicon Valley, land of opportunity,
Right.
American dream. I think the country is very well sold to outsiders. Hey, come to America. You
Yeah.
know, you have best university.
Right.
Meanwhile, so many people are like starving to death on the street.
Yeah.
The gap between rich and poor, I didn't look up, but I'm pretty sure it's one of the highest in the
Oh
world.
yeah, it is really high. Yeah.
So it's really interesting to see the reality.
Yeah, I wonder when that'll kind of people start realizing like, okay, America's kind of in decline right now. Like
Uh-huh.
maybe it's not the place to go. You know, not to say like they shouldn't come if they want to, but I don't. It would suck if people had the wrong idea, like you were saying.
신세진 집에서는 항상 이렇게 일을 하는 게 제 마음이 편하더라고요. 저한테 요리까지 해주는데 친구들이 열심히 기타를 치고 있는 동안 저는 설거지를 해보겠습니다. 이야, 깔끔하죠? 제가 이래봐도 레스토랑에서 일했었어가지고 설거지는 더 빨라요. 우리 엄마는 맨날 내가 설거지하면 그릇에 기름 남는다고 싫어하는데 솔직히 우리 엄마라서 그렇지 설거지를 잘하긴 해요. What is it like to be professional musicians?
Amazing in a lot of ways because
Yeah.
you get to do what you love.
Yeah.
It's also like, I mean, it's physically hard work, especially with this thing. Like,
아.
It's kind of funny because the thing that you get paid for
Uh-huh.
is probably the most enjoyable part a lot of the time, and everything that you have to do to be able to get that
Right.
is the hard work.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times people, will play a show and then afterwards they'll say, you guys are so lucky to get to do what you do. You just come out and play for people.
Right.
You don't necessarily know
The process.
the process of getting there and all
Right.
that.
and it's taken a lot of years of being really broke, builds the band's name
Yeah.
and everything and getting that respect.
Reputations.
Yeah, and getting people to come out. Definitely a lot of years of building up to it
Yeah.
and
Oh,
just
yeah.
working hard on practicing.
Mm.
It's definitely a very specialized skill.
Yeah.
Isn't like Korean pop like a big thing?
K-pop?
Most people know that as like dancing, but that's a fractures of Korean music. We have
Right.
so much. Like, we have folk, we have Korean country.
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh my gosh, you're gonna have to play me some of this.
Yeah, I wanna hear it.
Oh, I will. Maybe I will.
Yeah. I hear love, it can move mountains, but why you want to, I don't know. There ain't enough in this here fountain, there's something blocking that water's flow. Heard of love deep as the ocean, a salty, soggy scene that seems kind of rough, always an ocean that ain't the stuff you want in your dreams. I don't wanna stay right here, wanna walk me through anything I hear. I don't wanna swim across the giant ocean of tears of full of the girls I am. It's written love is kind of patient, but I hate waiting for you. Sure is tough staying gracious. I get complacent like you do too.
Yes.
The song's about traveling,
All
so
right.
you might relate to it a little bit.
Nice.
And following your dreams. 1, 2, 3. I know a man in Georgia. He said his friends they are missing. The people he knows are now keeping to their own, washing their sins away. 'Cause there ain't no time for barbecues or going to the old ball game. Little Jacob's got a doctor's visit now, and we starts to pray. And oh, how far we've come. Yesterday's lessons never hurt anyone
Yeah.
I just wrote a blog post about all of the ridiculous touring vehicles that we had, like everything from like a 4-piece band and a Volvo station wagon.
My favorite was we toured in a small Mazda pickup. You know, the ones in the back where they don't really have full seats. They're just like those little things that come down. But, and we had, you know, all of our gear just in the back of the truck, and we're just kind of squeezed.
You're like this, and we're facing each other in the backseat.
I'm interested in learning more about South Korean economic systems and stuff. Because you said because it was influenced by the U.S. Was that from after the war?
You guys know Korean War?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. So South Korea was ruled by United States, whereas North Korea was ruled by Soviet Union.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after
So
China.
that was after World War II?
Yeah. So World War
10
II
years?
over 1945
Uh-huh.
when Japanese said no more. And Korean War happened 5 years later.
Your grandpa fought in both those wars? Fought in World War II and in the...
Yeah, he was at Normandy.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, he was. He got hit with shrapnel in the head.
Wow.
So they thought that he got shot in the head,
Uh-huh.
but they actually took him. So the medics figured out that it was not a bullet, and he lived.
Mm-hmm.
And then he went on to fight in the Korean War too.
Wow.
Then
Is
he
it?
became an alcoholic.
Yeah, so you can't.
Can I please take a shower?
Oh,
Oh, yeah!
It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you.
Yeah.
이게 얼마만이야? 3일 정도 된 것 같아요. 너무 기대가 됩니다. 진짜. 너무 좋아. 너무 좋아. 태어나서 해본 샤워 중에 손꼽히는 것 같아요. 샤워 한 20분 한 것 같은데? 뽕 뽑았네. 목욕탕도 아니고 그치? 여기는 아까 보여드렸던 버스고요. 여기서 몇 밤이나 잘진 모르겠어요. 지금 샤워해서 기분 너무 좋고 친구를 만난 것도 너무 좋고 하여튼 진짜 인생이 너무 좋아요. 제 이불이랑 베개 갖고 왔어요. 제가 떠난 다음에 여기 이불이랑 베개 빨래는 안 했으면 좋겠어 가지고 원래 제 거 쓰던 거 있으니까 이게 확실히 비가 오니까 사람이 다운되는 게 있고 보기에 겨워요. 제 걸 봐주시는 분들이 많으셔가지고 보기에 겨운데 좀만 더 페이스를 조절해야 될 것 같아요. 그러면 내일 뵙겠습니다.
안녕하세요, 뜨란길로입니다. 전 지금 여기 맥도날드에서 열심히 편집을 마쳤고요. 전 웬만하면 시리즈는 한 번에 올리는 게 좋다고 생각을 해왔는데 지금 이렇게 부분적으로 컷을 되게 많이 했는데도 27분이 걸렸어요. 그래서 1부랑 2부로 나눠서 올리기로 했고 키트랑 스페로는 노스캐롤라이나 애쉬빌에 있는 Resonant Rogues 라는 밴드입니다. 생면부지에 저를 이렇게 재워주고 음식도 해주고 음악까지 공연을 해줘서 제가 제 영상에서는 사실 한 번도 구독과 좋아요 해달라는 말 없었잖아요. 근데 제 좋은 친구들이니까 꼭 한번 부탁드릴게요. 이 아래 링크에 있는 유튜브, 스포티파이, 인스타그램 꼭 들어가서 팔로우 해주시고 좋아요 한 번만 눌러주시면 좋을 것 같아요. 부탁드릴게요. 그러면 저는 2부 영상에서 뵙겠습니다.